Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p coins that we're hunting through, looking for those alphabet 10p's or some territory coins, foreign coins, whatever is not a standard 10p. We're trying to complete a 2019 run of the alphabet 10p's. We have got lots and lots of letters for 2019. We've got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. But the 2019 dated ones were very low minted, very few of them put into circulation, making them very hard to find. So we have been completing, or have just recently completed a 2018 date run, having ticked off the last letter, which was H for Houses of Parliament. So whilst we're still trying to complete a 2019 book, we've started our third 2018 book. There's nothing in this book yet, so any 2018 dated 10p will be a new one for this book. So let's get into this bag, see if we can't fill some empty spots. So whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, I'm going to be answering or replying, responding to some of the comments left recently on my video. So if you get a random love and a like from me and no reply, that's because I've saved that comment, put it into my question bank for these 10p Q&A questions. So if you want to leave a question, feel free to, and it might just get picked as a question for a future 10p video. We're going to start with Muck87885 says, Christopher, has it ever occurred to you that all the coins that you remove from circulation into your collection effectively become worthless, as I suspect you'll never part with them? This one made me chuckle, and it's been stuck in my head for quite a bit of time now. So yeah, are they worthless? Well, not really. They're still worth the face value, which is practically the price that I paid for them, having taken them out of the bank. But yeah, I do get what you mean, because I don't plan to spend them. I don't plan to cash out my collection. I've long said coin collecting for me is not an investment. I don't plan to sell up and reap the rewards of that, especially with some of the raw mint stuff that I've bought, because the vast majority of it doesn't retail for the price I paid for it. So it's purely a collection, a hobby, something I enjoy having. Yes, you've caused me some sleepless nights thinking about how I've made coins worthless. But on the counterpoint, all the coins that I'm keeping are creating a demand for new coins. So maybe we'll get some new coins because I and other collectors have been keeping so many coins. Irfan Dinrafi, I think that is. Apologies if I've mispronounced that. Says, question for the Q&A. Do you do world coin swaps? Edit, lovely video today. Starfind has to be the tone 50p, as I don't see them too often in higher denominations. That was a beautiful 50p, that really was, the recent 50p hunt. Do I do world coin swaps? I don't do coin swaps. I used to very early on, but it just became too much of a hassle trying to keep track of who has sent me this and have they received that, and things getting lost in the mail, which is a real pain. And then the problem was that a lot of people wanted to swap like Olympic 50p's, but I didn't want to swap Olympic 50p's. I didn't want to trade them away, so generally speaking, I don't do trades anymore. Right, Project Forever UK says, how come Britannia coins are considered a definitive design when they're a fairly uncommon thing to see when compared to the technologies? They are considered a definitive design because they are a definitive design. Being a definitive design doesn't, I guess, guarantee that they'll be circulated in large quantities. Definitive design is just a standard design that is issued over multiple years, like the Britannia has been. It was minted in 2015 and 16, and then 2021, 2022, I believe, are the only other two years. So yes, it's just a case that it seems that there hasn't been an awful lot of demand for £2 coins, and that's why we've seen less and less £2 coins being minted, which means there are less Britannias out there to be found, compared to if you took four circulating years of the technology's £2 coin, there probably are going to be more of those. Burning Soul says, far too many collectors now. I would totally disagree with that. I think the more collectors, the better it is for everyone. The more collectors, if you are selling coins, looking for coins, trading coins, there are more people to buy and swap with. There are more people to buy commemorative coins, to keep commemorative coins or whatever it is from circulation, meaning there's more demand for coins to be produced to replace those kept. I think the more collectors, the better. I would welcome anyone into the hobby with open arms, of course. Lord Leonusa says, I'm already tired of hearing about the Royal Mint releasing new definitives. They should get on with it. And they are slow, opportunistic and non-communicative with their online customers. Plus, it's high time they fix the milk spot issues with their silver bullion by adopting the Royal Canadian Mint's Mint Guard procedure. Sad. So I agree with some of the points that you have highlighted there. I agree something needs to be done about toning milk spots. What the Royal Canadian Mint, they have some sort of chemical element layer, whatever it is that they can put on the coins, which is anti-toning, anti-milk spotting, and means that in 10 years your coins won't have toned horrendously. Because I've bought a lot of things recently in the last 18 months and some things have toned, and it's really sad, because no one likes having toned coins, but there's nothing really we can do about it. So yeah, I totally agree with that. Right, on the definitives, I think the problem is the Royal Mint has its own embargoes in place. So there are lots of big companies buy lots of coins that get advance notice about new coins coming out, new designs, but so that no one has the advantage, it is pre-arranged that this is the point where you can start talking about it, showing the coin designs, and because the Royal Mint are technically in competition with those companies that they supply with coins, the Royal Mint also can't break their own embargoes. So the new definitives, they might have said, right, we are doing these new definitives, we are not talking about it with anyone, we want this to be a big surprise what the designs are, but part of that is not being able to confirm the date they're coming out, not being able to confirm what's on the coins, because if one supplier, if you think of the Royal Mint as one distributor and all these other companies as other shops, if the Royal Mint was to lead and say, this is what we're doing, this is when it's coming out, that gives them the advantage over the alternatives. They can produce articles to say this is what's happening and bring people's attention to the Royal Mint site, when their competitors then couldn't do that because they can't break the embargo as well. I hope that makes some sense. But yes, the Royal Mint are have to stick by their own embargoes. So I chose to view it as it's an exciting time where we all got to sort of pontificate and expect and dream up what we think might be happening with it. But I do agree that sometimes it's a bit frustrating not being able to get answers about certain questions, but unfortunately you can't always get the answers to the questions you want. Oh, there we go. F for fish and chips, my favourite design. 2019 dated too. Absolutely phenomenal first find. Right, Mikey Flax says, hi Christopher, does it cost you more than £250 to get a £250 bag worth of 50 pences? Yes and no. So I would draw the £250 worth of 50p's for £250. Now, I get it because I get the coins because I have business accounts, which gives me access to more coins than the average personal account would. But a business account comes with monthly fees, but also transactional fees, so a percentage of whatever cash is being handed over and exchanged, I have to pay in fees as well. So yes, I pay £250 for a bag, but I also then have some fees and charges which sort of bump up the cost somewhat. Right, Jack Hild says, hi Christopher, what size do your pages for coins book, what size are the pages for the coin books that you have? I can see yours are 3x4 and for each page, mine are 4x5. I'd like to know where you get them from. Many thanks and love your content. Oh yeah, so they're 3x4. I don't know if that's, you might have books that have got smaller pockets, that have got more on a page. The frustration I had when first trying to buy them was buying coin books which were, the pockets were too small for £2 or 50p's, and that was a real frustration because that's the only real reason I use the books for. I will include down in the description an affiliate link to on Amazon for the coin books that I purchase and I use. Of course, it's an affiliate link, so if you were to click on it and make a purchase, I will make I will get some compensation for that. But if it helps you out, then the link will be down in the description, assuming I remember to put it down there. I think I put it on the last £2.50p coin hunt, but I don't think I've put it on 10p one before, so you can check that out and sort of see the dimensions and all the details, and if you like that, by all means purchase one. Right, Mark Millam says, I remember you finding a couple of bags of Memorial 50p's unopened. When you found out the mintage figures, did you keep them as uncirculated coins or return them back into circulation? So yeah, there's I think I've got 2 sealed bags of the Memorial 50p's and I have kept them. I don't collect sealed bags of coins as much as some others would. I know lots of people who want a sealed bag of all the different coins that come straight from the cash centre, but when I do come across one, or if a friend of mine whilst we're at the mint offers me a sealed bag of coins that I don't already have at face value, then of course I would take that. So I've got a few sealed bags of different commemorative designs and some I thought definitive Britannias as well, but yes, so I have kept those. To be fair, I'd totally forgotten I had them stashed away until I read that comment, so I'm not planning to break them out and spend them, no. But equally, I'm not expecting them to be worth any sort of money in the future. Right, last question. Tyler0M says, hello Christopher, I hope you don't mind me asking, but how do you store your BU coins, the raw mint packages, and how do you keep them safe from discolouring? Love your videos. Thank you very much. So what can you do to avoid them discolouring? Well, keeping them out of direct sunlight, not keeping them on display under bright lights or whatever, keeping them in a place that doesn't see extremes of heat variance, so attics, garages, they get very hot and very cold, very hot and very cold, or very damp, whatever it happens to be, so don't store them in places like that. In terms of the coins toning, there's not an awful lot more you can do about it. Unfortunately, some coins do just tone. That's just the way that metal reacts over time. I keep them in little boxes now because I was running out of space to store them all on the shelves behind me. I would show you, but it's too low down, you can't see the shelf where all the BU coins are. So the Royal Mint boxes which they send the coins I purchased from, I've been using those to stick I don't know, 20 or so BU coins in their packages in the box, and then stash the boxes on top of each other on the shelf. I'm trying to figure out another system to keep them stashed away, because without taking up too much space, but I've yet to figure that out. So they're just boxing them up and keeping them on the shelves in boxes now. But otherwise everything else is behind me up on the shelves, as you can see. With that being said though, let's get back to the coins. Oh, 2 in 1 hunt! My goodness, this is the last of the coins as well. E for English Breakfast, again, one of my top design finds. And it's a 2019 too! My good gosh, 2 2019s in a hunt. What is going on? Well, there we go. What a result. F and E, both from 2019. Unbelievable stuff. Sadly, not new ones for the books, but I do love these designs so much. As I said, only the I for ice cream that I would also add as one of my top 3 favourite designs, but also a Croatian 2 Kuna, which obviously is not a 10p, but sometimes they do make their way into these coin hunts. But some amazing finds, so let me know what your favourite of the 2 alphabet 10p's, or if it's the Croatian coin, if it's the Croatian G for tuna, then do let me know if that's your favourite too. Links as ever in the description of this video to my coin collecting Discord server. There's also links to my other social media channels, to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, who I work for as my day job, making videos for them, and the PO Box address if you want to write into me, that is down in the description too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.